guys, welcome to another edition of T-Rex Reads. This video is a book haul. As the other girls in the T-Rex Reads group know, there is a group locally that does some closed group book sales where they're just trying to dump everything basically. And so young adult books are 2 for $1 during the sale. I'm not kidding, I wouldn't make this up because it's too awesome. This is the second one of these I've gone to, and I, made out like a bandit. First off, at the book sale, they had stacks and stacks, not surprisingly, of Twilight. And I actually am planning on doing a project with my girls at church, and we're gonna do book folding, and you need books that have a lot of pages. And luckily, both Eclipse and Breaking Dawn have lots and lots of pages. So I bought like 7, 8, 9 copies of those 2 books. So we have a lot of Twilight copies that we're gonna be folding. My girls at church, we run a book club every summer. It's Lindy's favorite activity for the entire year. At each of the book club meetings, we do door prizes, and it's based on whether or not you read the book, how much of the book you did read, and on and on and on. We'll go through those real quick. First up is What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. I read this, it's a cute book. I won't lie, not a whole lot happens in it, but it's an interesting read, and I think that the girls will enjoy it. I grabbed book 1 in the Mortal Instruments because a lot of my girls haven't read it, and that's the beauty of working with teens, is that my 12 and 13-year-old girls are just getting into Twilight. Like, they're just getting through a lot of the books that a lot of us have read years and years ago. I haven't actually read Artemis Fowl, but I know that both Lauren and Lindy are in love with this series, and so they both said it would be a really good one for the girls to get as a giveaway, so I picked that one up. Books 1 and 2 in the Harry Potter series, because even if these girls have read them, a lot of them don't have the money to go buy their own books, and they were 50 cents a piece, so I might as well help somebody start their Harry Potter collection because Harry Potter. City of Ember by Jean Duprow. A lot of these girls haven't read this one either. I know that Lindy has, but a lot of the other ones haven't gotten to this because, again, this book is over 10 years old, and a lot of these girls are 12 and 13, so they can get to experience cool things like this. And of course I picked up a copy of Divergent because most of them have seen the movies, a lot of them have read the books, but even still, again, a lot of them don't own copies of the book. One of them already won a copy of this and got super excited, so I figured I might as well pick up another copy because, like I said, they were 2 for $1. And now we get on to the part that I'm most excited about, which are books for me. In the top of my bag, we have 2 nerdy finds, 2 more Doctor Who novels. I have actually not read the one Doctor Who novel that I got at the last one of these, but I'm a Whovian and I'm gonna read them and probably enjoy the crap out of them, and 10 all the way, even if Martha's in it. I don't hate Martha, but she's not my favorite. I got The Thief Lord because I don't think I actually still own a copy of it. Something happened to it, I haven't been able to find it, so I grabbed one of these. Another one that I thought I had and I was actually gonna give away to the girls, and had I realized I didn't have a copy of it at home, I would have grabbed 2 copies to give one away from the girls, is The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, which was the novella that was written to go with the Twilight series. And I actually really liked this little story, and I just, originally didn't want to pay like $15 for it, but 50 cents I'm totally down with. I have Bliss by Lauren Miracle. I have seen this book a lot, and I'm not even 100% clear on what it's about, but I really like the cover because it looks nice and creepy with the blood across the front. I know that it's about a really sweet girl that goes to a private school that's full of dark things with vengeance and blood and possibly magic and other things, and there's lots of deep dark secrets, and it looks really good. Next, I went ahead and grabbed 2 of the books in the Vampire Academy series. I got Frostbite and Blood Promise. I know these aren't in order, but I'm gonna read the entire series, I think, anyway, so I might as well just pick them up when I can find them. Revenge of Seven by Pittacus Lore. Again, not in the order of the books I need. I still need one in between this one and the other ones that I have, but there are so many books in this series not to just pick one up when I can find it. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Now, I already have this book in paperback, and I'm not lying, I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna give the girls this copy as one of the giveaways or the first one in paperback as one of the giveaways, because I want them to be able to read it if they haven't read it yet or have a copy of it. But all of the first series over here is in paperback except the 5th one, and it would be nice to have this copy. And it's pretty new. It does not seem to have been opened much, so I might just keep this one for me. Waterfell by Amelie Howard. I think this girl is a mermaid. I don't really know for sure, but somebody murdered her dad and took away her underwater kingdom. And I kept hearing all these things about how mermaids were supposed to be the next big thing, and I really didn't see all that much on them. And so now I have a few books They have mermaids in them, and I want to get to them to see if there's anything behind the hype that was there for just a little bit. Next up, we have Shooter by Mr. Walter Dean Myers, and if you've read Love That Dog, then you know why he is Mr. Walter Dean Myers. But Walter Dean Myers, everything he touches is greatness, so it's a short read, and I'm excited about this one. The Originals by Kat Patrick. I've seen this book around a lot. I've heard very little about it, other than like some people really liked it and some people didn't. It's 3 girls all pretending to be the same girl. I'm thinking they're like clones or something. I'm not entirely sure, but basically one girl meets a boy and then wants to be the only one of her and not have the others be all part of her same identity. And so she's trying to find a way to break out. And it sounds interesting. Quarantine, book 1. I have seen this one around a lot. It always sounded really interesting to me. So basically there's an explosion at this school, and it's a year after the explosion, and everybody is under quarantine because they're all deadly to adults. So the school's on lockdown and they just can't leave, and so things have devolved into, best I can tell, Lord of the Flies-like chaos. The Clockwork 3 by Matthew J. Kirby. I've seen this book around a lot as well. The cover is gorgeous. I don't know a whole lot about it except that clockwork always means steampunk, and it's more middle grade than YA from my understanding. Look at all the pretty gears on the inside. It's neat. I like everything that's steampunk, so I'm kind of hoping that it's a really good steampunk for me. Those are the books I got this month. That's pretty much my book buying budget. Like and subscribe if you want to get more fun videos from us, and we will see you next time. Peace. You just knocking my camera around with your tail. Did you just burp on me?